Test, test. We are live. Welcome in, guys, to a Sunday show-off show. This is Eric here, and I'm excited. Tonight. I love doing my Sunday show when I have new guests, first-timers this week. But before we get into that, I'm going to give a little bit of time for people to jump on. I see we got 7 viewers already, and I'll take care of some business real quick so we can get that out of the way. I don't have to bore you guys with all the please smash, like, subscribe, all that stuff. But if you could, would you please? I'd appreciate it. And if you guys have any questions about books that we show off tonight, what we're drinking, that kind of stuff, send us an email. You can drop me a line at sidequestcomics@gmail.com, and you can find me on Instagram, private message me, or any of our guests too. And speaking of guests, I have all their links down below, you guys. So if you want to check them out, if you haven't already, please do. Show them some love. But let's see. Let's start because I want to jump into it, guys. Speaking of guests, I'm going to bring out one of my first guests. I think I've only been on a stream with him once, very briefly. And he reached out and, it's like, hey, I don't know you. Let's get to know each other better. So I am going to bring out David, the Garage Geek. Welcome in, David.
Howdy. Yeah, I thought it was going to be one-on-one, and then all of a sudden we're doing a group thing. Hey, did you mention virgins just now? I haven't been called that in a while.
Not yet. So yes, this is your first time on my show, and like I said, I mentioned that I think it was on a stream with you once. Probably Nate's, or it may have been Big Nasty. I don't know, something where we just had a big group of us together. So I'm glad you can come on, David.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for inviting me.
And then next we have a guy that, let me bring him on before I say the spiel, because I want to see his face when I see this. So I'm going to bring on next John from John's Comics and Friends. I have to think about it, John.
I go by all names now.
But I wanted to bring you on because I want to say this while you're on here. And I think I may have mentioned this before. I think you and Justin have a big part of me doing this. I found you guys through Ex-Wife podcast. They talked about you guys, and being X-Men fans, I'm like, oh, I got to go check out their Omni show. So I got hooked on you guys, just watching what you guys do solo too. I'm like, I could do that. I could talk about comics. So it kind of motivated me to jump in and just start talking about comic books. So thank you for coming on, John. Finally, I got you on here.
I mean, no, absolutely, my pleasure. And look how, you're crushing it, man. You're doing great stuff. And look at that background.
It's all about having fun, right? And I think that's what I got from you and Justin is let's have fun. So
absolutely. I mean, if you're not enjoying this, then it's going to start feeling like work. And then who wants to do 2 jobs?
Exactly. It's like, this is my escape from work, right? Is getting 100%. On here, talking nerd shit with your friends. So speaking of friends and buddies, I'm going to bring on my next guest, who is a fellow FOMO Squad. And it's this guy. I've bought so many damn books from Nate in Hall Comics. Welcome in, buddy.
Hey. For long time viewer, first time attender.
Yeah.
Same.
Really? I didn't know that.
Now it's like, so I got
here
2 first timers. And Nate, what are you up to? Are you keeping count? You might be leading. Is it
I'm a 4 dinger.
Is it 4 or 5?
It's 4.
4? Okay, so
it's 4 because I think
dings, I'm going to give you the machine gun ding.
Dope and I are tied, and he does not like that. So you better have him on soon.
He'll just steal the link somehow, like my wife will send it to him or something.
The competitive spirit comes out.
But David, I know you know Nate, but you don't know John. So I'm bringing people together. And inadvertently, this turned into a teacher jam or something. All you guys are teachers.
Yes, sir.
You think I planned it that way, but I didn't, honest. Okay, I got to pop open.
Funny.
Like the drink.
So then I always like to ask, what's the Arrested development for everybody? I feel like 3rd grade is kind of where I top out. Like that's me.
Oh wait, are you a 3rd grade teacher too?
I did 3rd grade for 13 years. I'm I'm sorry to say it, I'm an administrator now.
Yeah, part of the
Crossed over to the dark side.
Part of the problem. Coming in my room, telling me to put things places. You
Right.
didn't post the standards. I don't know the standards. ITs. Yeah, third grade is what I teach, and that's. I mean, I've taught fourth, I've taught fifth, but I'll never break out of elementary school, and third is like my happy place, and has been
Same. Same.
I'm middle school.
Brave.
Oh, you're
Brave
right when the
soul.
hormones are starting.
He is a strong human.
Right?
I remember being
right?
one of those kids. I don't envy you.
It's not fun. It is not fun, believe me. I don't know why I'm doing it.
Well, let's see. So we have a ton of people in here already chatting. They were chatting before we went live. Let's say hi to some of them. So we got K Munin. Good evening. Welcome in. Yeah, he said there's a lot of comic live streams today. So yeah, busy day.
Sunday.
We got Matt from M Press Comics. Let's show him off,
buddy.
boys. He's using his comics. There.
Thank you.
The teachers there. And then we got, let's see who else we got.
That's
We got
great.
Michael, just Michael. Evening.
Just Michael.
Welcome in. Fellow teachers. I'll make sure I get everybody.
He's a teacher too. There's so
Who's
many
this
of
guy?
us. Some idiot.
And then this guy sneaking in too. Here we go. Big Nasty Rich. Hello. All his favorite comic people. I'm not going to place bets which one's the number one.
I mean, you're the host. You win, right?
Yeah. He's here for you, buddy.
Derek Hammondtree, welcome in. What's up?
Hey, saw you at Heroes, brother.
Here we go. We got somebody that's staying up late for us.
Wow.
Thank
From
you.
Finland, right?
Yep.
Ooh,
Hang us all the way in Finland. We'll see how long he lasts. Sometimes I think he cuts out because it does get late and he just finishes the next day.
I mean,
But I can understand that. We got Coach in here. Welcome in.
Doug.
Scroll. I usually go back and read this stuff because I do have a hard time multitasking and paying attention to all your guys' side chats and stuff. And it looks like that's who's this sneaking in?
I was gonna say I know that lady.
She's sneaking in to make sure I don't say anything bad about her.
How could you?
All right. So yeah, and then Matt saying hi to Mary. All right. So now usually what I do is to kind of get everybody to know my guest. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm getting repeat people. Come on. So everybody knows Nate likes Dazzler and he likes Superman and stuff. But I'm going to get back to you, Nate. But we don't know David. So David, give us a short origin story, how you got into comics and what your favorite character is. What do you have a favorite comic character?
My older brother collected comics, and I would read his Marvel, and he would buy me DC so that I wouldn't touch his Marvel. And I just kind of went on from there. I'm kind of evolving. Of course, I love Spider-Man. I love early Spidey. But right now, I'm kind of into the painted covers of the Golden Age Silver Age of like Dell and Gold Key.
Okay.
Modern comics with painted covers. I'm really searching those kind of.
That's cool. The nice thing is like Gold Key and Dell and all that stuff. You can find them for good prices because I think people just don't consider them collectible, really.
Right.
And just the way that they were marketed and stuff, they were, dime store, drugstore type spinner rack stuff that people read and then got rid of them right away.
Hmm.
And usually the covers are much better than the interiors, but the covers are so good.
Yeah. Little pieces of artwork.
The painted Dells for sure. Like you look at those. Maybe that's not Dell, but the Ripley's Believe It or Not or the Bela Lugosi stuff. Gold Key. That's what I'm thinking of. They always had great painted covers, and
that's where all the money went, right?
And then the interior art, you're like, what the?
Well, I was just reading this, and I'll just give you an example of two artists. This was the first artist on Dr. Solar for the cover. Wow. And I actually prefer the second artist He took over after issue 3 with the painted cover.
That's awesome.
Oh wow,
great color work.
It reminds me of like when I see Alex Ross. That's what that reminds me of. It's almost like he was inspired by that stuff. The painting.
Cover, yeah.
All right, John. I kind of know who your favorite characters are because we just look behind you and we see all the ladies.
She's right here. She's Storm. But yeah, obviously X-Men.
How did you get into comics? I mean, we're all of us are generally the same age group, so I'm always curious of how people what their gateway was into comic collecting.
It was summer vacations with my mom. She would take me to her parents' place in Arizona, and there was a Circle K walking distance, and they had the spinner rack, and we were given a little pocket change a few times during the trip to go down and take a few books out. And Wolverine was hot at that. This was like early 80s. He was everywhere. And so I was buying anything that looked particularly violent on the rack and see who's Wolverine chopping up this week. So that was a lot of my entry point. But then, you stick around because the stories are so good.
Okay. I got to say hello to Justin Birch. Welcome in, Justin.
Hey, buddy.
Very cool guy. It's like the mid to late 80s is when they started getting extreme and violent. And like when they tapped into that Wolverine, like X-Men just blew up. People are like, oh my God. Well, the 80s were kind of that birth of the action movie star too. You look at Arnold and Van Damme and Stallone and all them. So of course the comics are going to get that way too. And just get more serious in themes.
Like hearing rumors about Stallone or Van Damme playing certain superheroes and stuff like back during that time, and just how horrible that would have been.
It would have been bad.
Like come to fruition.
And I think people have done like fan art or whatever where they've done the superhero and then plastered their face on it or something. And you're just like, I don't know.
Yeah. We got lucky. We dodged a couple bullets there.
Schwarzenegger.
How do I get on that list? The delivery list there, Nate. That's nice.
She is a hell of a woman, I'll tell you that.
All right, so I skipped you, Nate, but this is going to be for everybody. But since we know your characters and your origin a little bit, I'm starting to come up with questions for you guys. So we have, let's start with this one. So Nate, if you were a hero, now this doesn't have to be your favorite hero. It can be any hero. It can be a female hero. Just if you were a hero, who would you be? And do you got a reason why? Is there something about that character that you would like to be that person?
Yeah, man. Superman. Flight and the power level. Can't be beat. I would probably have to Homelander for a little bit just to get things set up.
Reset.
But after that, after that, I feel like I'd fly right. Like things would be really good. So how could you like my son literally just asked me like, what if you'd have any superpower, what would it be? And I was just like, flight, man. I mean, the ability to get the hell out. Yeah.
Not X-ray vision. I kind of like the X-ray vision there, but that's
not as much. I mean, to me, not as much as like I said, the speed, the flight, and the protection of the power. I just
See here, I thought he was gonna go deep and be like, because he's the guy that wants to do good.
And I would do good eventually.
I just want to fly everywhere.
First, I'm going to see if I can fly around the world backwards and see what happens, because I have a theory.
It's a different kind of animal.
It's a science experiment, and we're all the guinea pigs.
David, how about you? Do you got a hero that you would like to be?
I think it's a tough question. Off the top of my head, I would pick Nightcrawler because I don't like planes. I think being able to teleport anywhere like that and just like, I'm going to Paris and just go without, having to think about bags and getting on an airplane, going to customs. I think I'd do that.
Okay. That's a good one. What about you, John?
I'm amused by the fact that teachers instantly choose, like, I want to travel. Let me travel.
I want to escape. Get me
because my pick is similarly themed. I usually go with Gateway, the Aborigine from X-Men, who just spins that tool around and creates a portal wherever he wants to go.
It sounds like you guys just don't have enough time ever, and you want the ease of travel.
Yeah, and I don't want the stinky brimstone smell, and I don't want to have people watch me fly across the sky when I'm late for work and chugging my coffee. I'd rather just like spin the didgeridoo in my living room, and I'm all of a sudden I'm at work.
Well, I thought about this for myself too, and yeah, I have favorite characters. Now, when I thought of who I'd want to be, I went a little bit deeper. I like Moon Knight. I really like Moon Knight, and it's not because of power set and everything. It's the fact that no matter how much shit he goes through, he's lost his family, he's lost friends, he's lost connections with like-minded heroes because of how extreme he is. Mm-hmm. But he never gives up trying to do the right thing and protect people that he kind of does care about. And it's something they started doing, 20 years ago? I mean, he's got his multiple personalities and stuff. But even all that stuff, when they started really throwing monkey wrenches into his character, he was still fighting the fight to do good and protect people. So I kind of am drawn to that, other than the fact that it's kind of cool as little power set and stuff like that. And I like the Egyptian
great look, man. That great character design.
I mean, he's a guy in white, stark white, running around in dark. I see you. He ain't sneaking up on anybody. But yeah, I've been reading the newest series of his. He does have his little crew. They're an oddball crew, but they're his little crew that are kind of same situation. They've kind of been shunned a little bit because of their methods, but they're still fighting the fight. So, that's I think where I would go. All right. Other side of the question, I can't do heroes without doing villains. So how about villains, Nate? Doesn't have to be your favorite. So just a villain that you maybe appreciate him trying to rule the world.
Yeah. Man, it's funny because I really don't think about the villains that often. Some people really fixate on them, but I've never been a villain guy.
I mean, being Superman, no dark side, no
right,
Lex Luthor.
I don't want to be dark side, man. I mean, speaking of brimstone, right? Like Apocalypse has to smell like the devil's farts. I don't want to live there. No way. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it would be somebody stupid, like Paste Pot Pete or something like
Condiment King.
Something like that, like Paste Pot Pete. Like I feel like that guy, like he really thought he had an idea, right? And he went out there and he did it, and it's not great. But I kind of respect that. I respect the low tier guys. So like if they would show up as the joke villain in a Dan Slott run of The Thing or She-Hulk, that's probably the villain I would choose.
Okay. David, how about you? Do you got any villains that you would like to be?
I was like racking my brain. I'm like, keep talking, Nate. I think I'm gonna
see David's too nice too. Neither of us are villain guys.
Electro, just because his green and yellow suit rocks. I love that.
You like his fashion? His
fashion
that. That's good.
You guys are way too nice here. I'm telling you right now.
All right. As an X-Men
here comes the administrator.
John,
I'm saying I've got a lot of evil fans. The characters that I like. I'm a big fan of the villains. I thought about Sinestro for a quick second because if you're gonna pick a villain, pick someone that's gonna reshape the world somehow. And Sinestro definitely has a way to think. But I'm gonna go Poison Ivy. I'm gonna solve the Earth's problems. I'm gonna replant the entire planet. She's Poison Ivy's right, gang. Poison Ivy's right.
Yeah, and that's the interesting part about any villain is what makes them interesting is can you actually understand maybe their motives? Right. And you're like, wait a minute. They may have something. And I think I don't know if I want to fall back to this because he is one of my favorite characters, but Magneto, he's a perfect example. He was downright nasty in the 60s and 70s, and now he's an ally. He's a good guy, but he was doing the extreme thing. And but he had his reasons, and they were legitimate reasons.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know if I can go with him. Maybe I'll have to stick with that since I talked about it. But the villains to me were always more interesting because they are more colorful. They're more, they weren't just like A and B. They had like the gray, all that gray, but then they could be just downright nasty. And it's just like, wow, watch out for that guy.
I like Thing Comics' idea of Vandal Savage, man.
I like Justin Birch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's hilarious.
Take some shots at Cyclops whenever we can.
Scott Summers, everyone's favorite.
Things talking about. Bag. Okay, Vandal Savage. Okay.
Anyway, he's immortal and like existed since the time of the cavemen.
Wouldn't you get bored after a while? That's the problem. I would think you get bored.
That's what like makes him really work, in my opinion, is like he has seen so many stupid ages of humans that he's just like, you deserve nothing. Like, I'm gonna be in charge of all of it because you deserve nothing. You guys are idiots. And he's right. Him and Magneto are both right.
It's true.
And I do kind of like Apocalypse too, because he's kind of the same thing. He's trying to do things for a better world for his race. Now, granted, he's extreme too. He's like fall in line or, type of thing. There's the door, literally. So yeah, the villains are always more interesting. Their reasons most of the time are plausible, unless it's just world domination and
Well, it's their methods. It's the problem, right? It's not their reasoning. It's the method of how they're going to go about solving it. That's always pushing it to an extreme.
Yep. All right. So we got to know each other. Now I'm going to keep this moving along because I know you guys are teachers. You got to get to school and educate the youth. So
these guys don't. I'm the only one who's got to get up tomorrow.
Oh, you guys aren't back in yet, huh?
I'm not.
No, they're lucky.
Man, oh man. Let me find my thing. So we're going to do something that I like having fun with my guests. And I do these games for the audience too, so they can participate. So we are going to do, let's see, I'm going to make sure I do the right one. This one.
Side Quest Comics presents this or that.
Okay, thank you to my wife there for the little bumper. So what we're going to do is this or that. So it's a game basically where I'm going to present to you guys, my guests, two books similar or completely different, but somehow they go together in a way that you guys must pick one, just one. And then we're going to explore why you picked that one. Maybe you picked it because it's your favorite book out of the two. You've read it before and you like the story, or maybe you like the artist, the character, something that, piqued your interest. Maybe you've never read it and that's why you want to pick it. So let me grab my pile here. Oh, not this one. I got stuff over here I don't need yet. So we are going to start with two comics here. And sometimes I try to tailor these to you guys so I can make it tough. Or just fun too. So first one we're going to do is, you know what? I got to do something. I almost forgot. I got to make myself big so you guys can see it. No, not solo. Come on, buttons. No. Oh, there we go.
There
I get it eventually, and then I gotta shut something off so we can see David. David's getting lost behind my logo. There you go. I don't want you to be like peeking under my logo.
I don't want to see everyone see my mess, so I'm just like.
All right, so we got a couple rounds here. I am going to start with our first round, and it's going to be Avengers. So we got Avengers #1. This is a reprint. Easy. No heavy breathing.
On that.
This or
perfect.
That. So we got JLA #1. Exciting cover of them sitting at a table playing chess, and I like who's at the head. So we got two picks. So I gotta turn my comments back on to see if anybody picks in here. So what do you guys think? What would you go for?
I mean, it's JLA.
JLA for Nate.
Avengers.
Yeah.
Avengers.
I own the Avengers one, so I gotta go with that one. But I will say, like, I've been doing a series of breakdowns of JLA versus Avengers.
That's kind of why I picked these ones,
and
John.
We've been reading it, and I've been impressed how much more I've enjoyed the reading in the JLA books over the Avengers books. And the first,
interesting.
I think we're on issue 15, I think, now at this point.
Okay.
And more often than not, I've preferred the reading material. But I'm gonna go with Avengers as far as a collectible. That's what they collect. That's why I collect.
So you're gonna go collectible. Nate, I know you're a DC guy, so that's why you like all these characters and stuff.
But also, like, I just Silver, like, it's just tone. It's tone for me. Like, Silver Age Marvel books, I enjoy them. I read them. They're fine. But Silver Age DC is always just so ridiculous. Like, you know, playing chess with the villain, or you go to whatever that negative zone was. Like, I love that crap. So yeah, that's why. I'll take both, but if I got to pick one.
David, why'd you pick Avengers? Just because you like the characters, or?
No, I like the cover better. The colors just pop. Look at those word balloons. You got all the characters, and a couple of them are in these dynamic poses, like Thor's hammer is spinning around. You just got the point of view is more interesting than looking down on a bunch of people around.
Yeah, they look like they're waiting for Thanksgiving dinner to come out or something.
So
they're But, you know, David's right. Like, Silver Marvel is so iconic for, like, their fonts, their layouts, the dynamic poses of their superheroes. That Marvel way of doing things was like it does pop. It's real. It's attention getting.
The Kirby way, right? That's Kirby.
Yeah. But we always were. We've been getting over the last year doing that show. We've been getting on Kirby for the layouts of, like, how many word balloons do you need on the front cover? At what point are you just like a mob? You're not even seeing the art anymore.
Space.
Yeah,
it's just a mob of words, and you're like, at least, like, what's the story? Like, give me a picture here somewhere.
All right, so it looks like the chat was split, and then you guys, I think Avengers won that one. Sorry, Nate.
Oh, yeah. the joy of being a DC fan. Is getting spanked in every popularity contest.
Well, you know,
I got some Silver Age DC.
I didn't pick it because it was Marvel, though. I did not. So I will go some DC. I don't mind.
I've been starting to get turned on.
I can go both ways here, Nate.
I've always appreciated that about you, David.
All right, so let's do round two here. Round two. These are two of my favorites. I just discovered these titles maybe a year and a half ago, and I was all over it. I couldn't get enough of them. So first one is the Defenders. So not typically this issue, but just the Defenders, the team. Look at that cover. I like.
Yeah,
David, I have the other one.
I have a hard time believing you're going to put something else up. I'm going to want more than that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's this or now. Let me look. There's at least one character that's on here. Or that, the Invaders. Ooh. Now we got Namor on both.
You do.
And you got Cap kicking some Nazi butt.
I mean, that's nice. Yep. But cool. Silver Surfer and Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Defenders, man. It's so weird. It's like the weirdest Marvel book there is.
Man, really?
I'll be a grouch, and I'll say, if you got rid of Namor on the Invaders side, I might be more interested. Namor, man. That guy. Stop stealing people's women is really the lesson to learn about from Namor. Stop stealing people's women.
Can't help it. He's got the eyebrow things, you know?
Right. That Speedo, it gets all the ladies.
Man, so this was straight up. I just put this one back down. We can talk more about it.
Yep.
Man, see,
look, that lineup is iconic. You've got mystical powers. You've got cosmic powers. You've got arguably the strongest character in the Marvel universe with the Hulk, and then I guess you got the Speedo guy too. But, like, it's a pretty stacked lineup there.
It's the first mutant, John. First mutant.
Retroactively, sure.
Yes. But see, I like this one because it's like a throwback, those old stories that I don't remember at all. You know, they're fighting the Nazis. That's what turned me on is them, you know, superheroes going into the war to fight, you know, the great
history.
Yeah, kind of the history. So I'd like that. And they had some they had some really interesting stories in the series where, like, I think Hitler convinces Thor that they're the bad guys. So all of a sudden they're fighting Thor in one issue.
He went with the blonde-haired Aryan guy. Sure, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's some fun
You look
stories,
just like the pictures.
Right?
but you guys are going with this
That
one.
was a very good accent.
No, I'm going with
Thank
the
you.
Invaders, actually.
You're going to go with Invader. Thank you. 'Cause
What?
that's where I'm
I'm
going
going
with
to tell you
Invader.
why. That art is 1,000 times better. Now, I wish you had chosen the Defenders Annual, either 3 or 4, where the art is stunning. We have Sal Buscema doing art. And if you hold that up, the other one, it's more dynamic, the Defenders. But look at his foot. Look at his leg, Hulk's leg, the other one. The art is just bad on that. It's not very good. And I think that
I kind of love it.
Yeah, I'm here for
Hulk is just
his foot is like so skinny there. Like it's petite.
He's just lumbering his way.
He's like a little bulldog.
he's toddler charging his way through that cover.
Yeah, but the other issues of Giant Size Defenders, the covers are so much better.
They are. I almost grabbed the first one with the black cover and stuff, and it's a team shot also.
That is so dynamic. The art is so cool. I don't think you can find any fault when you actually look at the art. I'm scanning it. I mean,
who's the artist on that?
There's a little
it's signed
at
the bottom.
Let's see if it'll come on.
Yeah, I don't know if we can see.
I thought it was. It's Schomburg.
Scumbag.
Yeah. No, it's Alex Schomburg. So of course it's
David, are you saying you're specifically just picking the quality of the cover art, or is the defining factor for you? Okay. Because I was looking really more at the team and which team I was choosing.
That's totally fair.
I was looking at a book I want that I don't own.
I mean, you see these on the rack.
So we got the collector, the reader, and the cover fan.
Yeah, see, that's me. I'm the art guy too, so I would be drawn to the one that's got the cool, epic art. I mean, this is cool too, but I do prefer this one, and some of it's that tied to the history too. So
yeah, and when you look at some of the other Defenders issues, man, they've got some iconic covers.
They really do. They really do.
We got Michael was the first one. He's saying the Invaders. We got Rich saying Defenders. K Munin likes the Defenders just because of Silver Surfer.
I do think he tips the scale pretty heavily.
Defenders from Coach. Mark's issues with Archie's here. Welcome in.
David, do you know if they ever did a Defenders omnibus?
They have 3, I think.
Yeah, oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure
I've been getting the Epic collections.
Sure.
And they haven't done the whole run, but they do have most of the early issues, and then they jump to the later issues. So I'm waiting for them to fill that in.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. Thortler. What is that?
Trying to make Thor
when Thor becomes Hitler.
A member of the German Reich.
It's like when Thor becomes a frog, he's Throg, but in this.
There you
go. This next one, it might pain one of our panelists. Maybe all of you guys will get a little groan out of this, but I had a hard choice picking this first one, so I'm just going to show them both. Because it's more or less the character. So we got this. Okay. We got this. Look at Nate's already perking up. Now, what could I put against your girl, Nate?
That's a better cover.
That's kind of like this too.
Oh, it's definitely First issue is definitely a better cover.
Okay.
Don't
hate me, Nate. I can't resist it.
Okay.
Or that.
The hell?
All right.
It is the Taylor Swift comic book. What number is this? Number 2, I think. Yeah, it's number 2.
Okay, I think I'm ready to make my choice.
Is that a drawing? A painting?
That is a drawing. That's pretty good, though, too. Right?
That's art, not a painting.
I mean, it's digital art.
Good art, but I still want Dazzler 1.
Yeah. Dazzler 1 is such a good cover. It's such a good cover.
Not Tay-Tay?
No.
Take
it off of there, man.
I mean, and I might be the dissenter that would go with Uncanny because I just love that cover. I love the trade dress with the light bulbs in it. I love the lighting on the characters down below, like Nightcrawler and Cyclops. I love this cover.
Yeah.
I am a big sucker for trade dress manipulation, like changing it to look like something, or when they're crushing it, or it becomes a part of the, it's not just a title, it's like a part of the art. Whenever that happens, I'm just like, even if I don't like the book, I want the book because that's cool to me.
All right, so we got Big Nasty saying the Nazzler. That's behind you though.
That's back there.
And K Munin also likes the Uncanny Dazzler. That was when they asked her to join the team, and she's like, "I ain't got time for that. I got a concert."
Right.
Priorities.
X-Men Dazzler. Okay.
It's a good issue too. 130 is a good.
It's a good one shot almost story, one and done. Which sometimes you need those, especially in that Claremont run. You need those one-offs just to kind of process whatever was before, because you're like, somebody died or something happened big, or you're just like, oh my god, I need to take a break.
Yep.
All right, I am gonna tap into some 80s toy lines. So we got the Toxic Crusaders, also seen on TV. I kind of remember the toy line. I don't know.
I do remember the toy line and the cartoon, and I don't understand how that movie was. Some executive was like, "We can turn this into a cartoon." It's
I don't know how it made it you've ever seen at all.
So crazy.
So, Toxic Crusaders versus Inhumanoids. So I don't know if you guys remember these toys. They're like super expensive now,
and they're super.
They were so cool though.
The Earth
Humanoids.
I mean, I go with the Inhumanoids just because they had those. It was giant monster toys. That thing in the background was like, I mean, it was huge.
Like a Cthulhu.
And the figures, the figures were like, real little, just to make the scale even that much more extreme. And they're, like you said, they're expensive and rare. They're hard to find. And the Toxic Crusader stuff,
Look
for
at
me
the cover
anyway.
Artist on Toxic. That's a classic artist. I don't know who did that.
It's
Sam Keith.
It's Sam Keith.
Yeah,
it is Sam Keith.
I mean, that art is just 1,000 times better. I don't like the white background. The red background.
It's very simple.
Yeah, my camera doesn't show off how dirty this actually is, because I think I got this at the flea market. But it's got like.
How do I get one of those cameras for all my books?
Yeah.
And that monster from Inhumanoids, number one, its face alone looks like something out of Cthulhu. That part.
Yeah.
It looks like a giant acting for JJ. I don't know. I don't like that cover. I want the other one.
Keep selling it, David. Keep selling it.
I want the other one. All day. A vegetable with JJ. No thanks.
Sounds like something you'd carve in prison.
Oh my gosh.
We got a lot of Toxie here.
I think I'm gonna go Toxie as well. I just
look at the art.
Sam Keith really, hits a vibe for me, and I have never heard of the Inhumanoids. This is something it's a rabbit hole I'm gonna.
It was a cartoon, a short-lived cartoon too.
Yeah,
I think when they discovered how disturbing it was for kids, they pulled it.
I thought it was going to be Rom versus Micronauts. That would have been battle.
If it was toys, I would totally pick Inhumanoids, but you guys have steered me. I mean, Sam Keith art alone. Toxic Crusaders.
Okay.
But if it was toys, I'd pick one of those Inhumanoids toys any day of the week.
Get it away.
Okay, Sam Keith. Yeah, Rich is a big fan of Sam Keith, so I don't think when I picked that I thought about that. I try to think of all the angles a little bit to try to get them close to be hard to pick.
I know,
but man,
I can see all the thought that goes into this. It's funny.
What's up, Adam?
Have you seen that new Toxic Avenger trailer?
Yeah, it's all Dope talks about on Tuesdays with us all. He's all. I don't know.
Give me Peter Dinklage doing anything, gang, all day.
It's either gonna be like really fun or a complete train wreck, which would be really fun. So either way, I think it's gonna work.
Oh, yeah. Nate, you would have liked this. This was the runner-up because I wasn't fully decided on those. So, yeah.
Ooh, you got some trashy comics there.
All right, so 5th round here. They're fun.
You guys
What we do
for all those trashy comics when you're at the Comic-Con. You just stop that.
All right, so we got Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man, and Red Sonja. I love this issue. It's ridiculous. Mary Jane gets possessed by Red Sonja. That's how they time travel her. And basically, most of the issue is Spider-Man running around trying to stop her from attacking everybody.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah, we have this.
That's outstanding.
Going to be hard to beat.
I know.
Or that. So we got Spider-Man running around with Howard the
Duck.
Duck.
Oh, God. This is a good one.
That is.
They even changed the artwork a little bit on this to kind of mesh with Howard a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, they cartooned it a little bit.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
That one's
This is your best one yet.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, this
I
is
wasn't
good.
sure
This
about
is,
this one.
I'm really struggling.
So now here's the benefit I've got. I've never read either of these. I love Marvel Team Up. They're always very entertaining. I look at these on the shelf and I'm like, I want to see what happens when Spidey meets Red Sonja. Like, I want to see like what kind of shenanigans he gets into. How he loves redheads. How awkward is this going to get? So
yeah,
as much as I like Howard the Duck, I'm leaning Red Sonja just because the curiosity in me is like, what is that team up gonna look like?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Howard the Duck one, that is so reminiscent of an early horror title. And it's made funny with those hands coming up.
Yeah.
I love the use of that negative. Is it negative space? Yeah, negative space on Sonja. And the artist on the Red Sonja, I think that's John.
Might be Ramita.
Might be, yeah, could be it's one of the big ones. And that art is great. This one's so tough.
I'm gonna go Red Sonja,
Okay.
only because like the Howard the Duck, I feel like is gonna be silly, like which that's the shtick, and that's fine. I want to read it. Don't get me wrong, but between those two, like I think Red Sonja is gonna be weird and possibly silly, and maybe some unintentional stuff too. Like, you know what I mean? Like when people try to make things funny and it's not, and how that happened, right? Like.
We've all seen movies like that. That's for sure.
Exactly. So like, I just see a lot more potential for a fun read in that Red Sonja because that is such a weird pairing.
And I think
weird.
I think I paid maybe $1 for this too. That's the thing I also like about this series. You can get them for cheap.
I love it. The Howard the Duck. It's silly.
Yeah.
You got both characters front and center in these weird poses. It's very reminiscent of a horror cover, although I do like the artist better on the Sonja. I'm going to go with Howard the Duck just because the characters, the way they're placed.
Two Sonjas. We got a Howard. I think most of the chat was Sonja.
They want the Red Sonja.
Oh, look at this one. What's up, Derek? So we're going Red Sonja on that one. Now, here's a little side thing. So we got this. It's coming back up. Pitting it against. I was going to pick the winner off of that one against this one. It's Spider-Man and Nomad.
No.
I don't know that this competes. I mean, I love the black costume. I don't know that this competes. I still want Sonja.
I think he's just sticking it to me.
Yeah.
Because
black suit Nomad cover is beautiful. Though
it is great.
The hand
you
coming
don't want
out.
to know who? Yeah, who's that hand?
Right. And you got Taskmaster back there. And is that it's Jack Monroe Nomad, right? Because
it
it's
looks like
not
the
Cap.
original.
I mean, I have that book. So that means I can still
90s
pick
Renegade
Red Sonja.
Nomad.
I love that crappy series so much.
Sticking with Red Sonja or Nomad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Spider-Man's hand is weird. He's like what's that?
He's crawling on the ground.
Just because Spider-Man.
I like that. I like when Spider-Man get put into like creepy-ish poses, like that elicits that spider part of him.
Right.
Yeah.
He's very limber.
Look at his leg.
Like a gymnast.
Wait, look at his leg. It's not in a natural pose.
It should not bend that way. But
That is bad art.
That's what happens when the dominatrix comes in.
Maybe that's why Mary Jane loves Tiger.
There's something really wrong with that leg. It's folded in.
Matt's going with Nomad. Spider-Man. Okay. We got K-Mun's torn, but he still prefers Red Sonja. So it looks like a lot of Red Sonja still.
Yeah.
Tried throwing you a monkey wrench there.
Yeah. Luckily, I already have it.
So that was 5 rounds, but wait, there's bonus rounds because I know my guests collect other things. They collect all media types. So I'm branching past comics and going into a different media. All right. So this or that LPs.
Okay.
We got Tommy, The Who.
Oh, damn. Starting
strong. It still opens for me because so many of my old records got water damaged at my old house.
Trifle.
So yeah, it still has that 70s scent of old records in a milk crate. So we got this.
I know that smell.
Probably the album I listened to the most back in college. You just put it on and on repeat. This one. So if anybody doesn't know, this is Pink Floyd, The Wall.
Yep, that's The Wall.
And I have to open this one because look at the beautiful artwork.
Yeah, man.
The trippy artwork that I remember staring at this as a kid. Going, what the hell is going on?
That incense going in your room.
This doesn't look like Disney.
Sorry, Uncanny Derek. I'm going with The Wall.
I'm going
The
with
Wall.
Yeah.
All right. I was wondering. That was a tough one. I was like, who do I put against Pink Floyd?
Yeah.
And I found this one in the pile. But
they're both absolute bangers. Let's be honest.
Okay. So what is everybody saying?
Yeah, the teachers all picked "Leave Your Kids Alone."
Yeah.
Oh man.
We want to put kids through the institution, and they're all on drugs.
Hilarious. I didn't even think about that.
We got
but I'm with Eric. I listened to that so much, like when I was young, and like the first time you hear it and it blows your mind and you listen to it, and then someone else is like, but have you watched it with the Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, my roommate. I had a roommate like that you had the incense going all the time, and it's like, what are we gonna listen to?
Did.
The Wall. All right, so looks like The Wall's pretty. I only saw 1 or 2 here with Tommy. And here we go. Teachers leave them kids alone.
It's
Uncanny.
The Wall is so solid.
Was Tommy.
I almost pulled Quadrophenia too. Man, Crimson King. I don't have too many heavy metal for you, Derek. Sorry.
Quadrophenia will win because the movie, they actually have nudity, like full frontal. Like,
yeah.
I remember that, and I was like, yes.
That's the deciding factor for David.
All right.
Boobies.
So
nudity is always a factor.
Yeah.
This next one's for my wife because it's one of her favorite artists. We got Meatloaf.
Oh, yeah. It's Bad Out of Hell.
Bad Out of Hell. Let's see if I can get it to
Classic.
I mean, this is an awesome cover.
Corbin.
I dare say this is a perfect album. I love every track on this album.
That's, I believe, Richard Corbin art.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were lucky enough to see him in concert too before he passed away. So,
oh wow!
All right, so I'm pitting Meatloaf against. Okay, this one's a weird one. I'm going to hold it up this way. Hopefully, nothing falls out. We got Peter Frampton comes alive. Wah, 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 wah.
Meatloaf.
Okay,
Meatloaf.
Corbin art. You're with comic book people. Come on.
I don't. I mean, look, I'm not hating on Peter Frampton.
No, great album.
Look at that hair.
I mean, I was looking at the chest, but the necklace is amazing too. I'm going Meatloaf all the way.
Yeah. You know, my parents owned a record store when I was a kid, and this is one of the records that got played nonstop at my house. Like, if we watch home movies, sometimes you hear Meatloaf songs in the background that are being played on an LP player. So
I love it.
There we go.
It's too formative for me.
The wife's chiming in. Meatloaf, best album.
God, Mary, you're the best.
Adam, I think you should keep that comment to yourself. Okay.
Man,
he's the only Frampton guy. Sorry, Adam. I'm
all
not.
Right, Adam.
No, be different.
Don't kink shame, John. It's okay.
Be different.
K-Munin.
Eyes up here, John.
You make me feel old. Oh, here you go. Eyes up here,
It was
John.
the deepest of V's, like the Falcon had in his original costume, Matt. That was a deep V.
All right, I'm going to tap into more of my decade now. That was like my parents' decade. We're going to go. I remember it being 6th grade.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to say it. Look. If I pick anything but this, my wife is going to cancel my YouTube. Like, she's going to shut me down.
Boy.
This is the album. We have 2 record players, and every car she's ever gotten, this is the first thing she plays in any vehicle, in any sound system, at any place we've ever lived to test the audio quality. Duran Duran, there is no other option. I'm surprised our children aren't named Durandi or something. Like, it is not. There is nothing else that's gonna. So I'm just hopeful that it's not like I don't know, the Beatles' White Album or something. I'm gonna be in trouble.
Well, I almost did. The only problem with that is I could not find my Stones album I wanted to pit up against the White Album. So, it's too easy. I'm gonna go with
Duran Duran is on regular cycling in my house. Not for my decision making.
Now, here's a question for you, John. Do you guys like Barbarella, since that's where the name came from?
We do. And but we're Duran all the way to like the current stuff. Like, my wife will be playing their current albums. She's like Duran to the nth degree, like all the Durans.
Now they are
Duran.
They're in my top 5 concerts I've ever seen. I've seen them twice.
I'd love
when they
to
did
see
the
that.
Ordinary World tour. Saw them twice. Awesome in concert.
Awesome.
They're one of those rare bands that they're good on record and live. So yeah. Okay, so we got. Here comes a tough one, John, for you. But
I don't even know that I want to.
Pretty sure you ain't going anywhere. So we got Duran, Rio, or how about this one? Stray Cat.
Duran.
I'm feeling okay about I'm feeling okay.
You do? Okay, no rockabilly fans, huh? Man,
I want Stray Cats. I have that cassette. I played it over and over.
Yeah, look at that. There you go. There you go, David.
Oh, come on. That's a great
David.
rock this town.
But are any of them hungry like the wolf? None of these guys look like they're hungry like the wolf to me.
and I mean, the second you showed the Duran, like, I can hear Rio, like I can hear it all, and that song freaking slaps.
It really does.
Stray Cats. They even have a cool logo of this like rockabilly cat with this pompadour. It must be.
I liked when what's his face did his big band revival in the '90s. I thought that was pretty cool. I was more a fan of his solo stuff than the band itself. And
look how hungry they are. They don't even have the money to hire a proper photographer.
Driving around old cars.
They're not hungry like the wolf.
They're Derek, not. I'm gonna start referring to Duran as Double D around my house to see how that goes. I'll get back to you about the experience I have with my family.
Hey John, if that doesn't work, I want you to have one in your back pocket. Call it the Big D.
There you go.
Can we play the Big D a little later? Anybody interested in the
telling
Big D?
Your life's gonna get so much better.
I have to go with this because in the '80s, when I started, getting more into art in school and stuff, that was my downright favorite artist ever, Patrick Nagel.
Yep.
Now, granted, most of his stuff I couldn't see at that time because they were in Playboy, but when he had calendars come out and stuff, I was there.
Well, my wife was in graphic design school after high school, and she was way into that art style.
All right, so we do have a lot of Duran, but we got some Cat fans there for you, David.
Good.
They have worldwide appeal. They're very
double
big
D's, DND, double D. It's gonna hashtag trend, John. Okay, so I think that one is gonna be Duran. Now, last one. This is the last. No, it's not the last one. I got one more after this, but it's the last LP one. I know you guys like collecting other things, so I kind of got into this.
I love it.
So first off, we got the Partridge Family, up to date.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Oh.
Come on, get happy.
Colors. Oh my god.
Yeah, the colors. I remember this one as a small child and just staring at the numbers, counting. This is my mother's record, I think. But look at that bus. We all wanted a bus like that back in the day.
and that Bell logo.
Mm-hmm.
I had Quattro on that Bell logo when I was a kid. I love that.
We finally found a cover that gives Avengers 1 a run for its money as far as words on the title. Holy crap.
Look at that. And the colors, though.
The writing is so tiny, you need a microscope to read some of that stuff.
I mean, I only ever saw this like, syndication or reruns or whatever, but I just remember like thinking, one, are there really families that are bands like this? And number two, why is my family not a band? Like,
yeah, right.
It seemed like let's travel around and sing songs and have Brady Bunch-esque adventures.
All right.
Never had hair that long though. Was not a look.
CGC would give it a 9.4. Okay. K-Muna's got to take off. Well, thanks for popping in for a little bit. Glad you could be here. All right, so we're going to pit off this one against this one. Crazy for you. Look at him on that motorcycle.
The Hoff up here?
Hoff.
Oh, my gosh.
No.
I mean, I love the cheese factor, but here's the thing. Like,
I could
listen to the Partridge Family. I can't listen to him sing.
Look at you say, come on, Nate. You know you want to pick me.
No, I want to watch the video.
Just him. Come on.
If it was Tesh versus Hoff, maybe you'd have a shot here. But...
Oh, okay.
God. I'd beg you to let me pick death.
All right, so we're going to go with the
You're trapped in that elevator, Nate. You're just stuck in that elevator.
I thought the Hoff might sway some of you guys. Oh,
no,
here,
Partridge.
He likes the Hoff.
Well, again, international appeal. Hoff was huge in Germany.
Big in Germany, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's pretty much cut and dry with the Partridge Family, though.
That's funny, though.
So this is the last one.
I got to know, you didn't, I'm assuming you didn't purchase the Hoff album for this skit.
No.
No, that's a big
a small 45. I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot I had this. All right, so last one here. We're going to different media, so we're changing medias here. It's actually two different medias here. So we have, I gotta keep my finger down here. So there's one going.
Ooh.
So we got an old VHS Godzilla.
Oh, that's cool.
Basically just Godzilla, but these are some of the classic ones.
I see. Is it Mecha Godzilla? Yeah.
Mecha Godzilla and Gigan. Those are good.
The Mecha Godzilla is one of the best ones for my money. Those early ones. It's Mothra, maybe slightly ahead of it, but as a kid, yeah.
Oh, Gigan's great too. Like he's almost like a mutant Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah,
it's an A and B kind of a situation.
Yeah,
that's a nice double edition there.
Yeah,
I got lots of them. Fortunately, I have a VCR. All right, so we're gonna pit. You know what? Let me pull these out because I'm just gonna drop them again. So we got Godzilla. Now this is the other side. This was the one I was drawn to as a kid. What do you think it is?
Barbie.
Is it another double set? Like another two?
Is it?
Yeah, it's a double set.
What is it? Is it Gamera? Were you like, I like Gamera better?
Oh my gosh, you guessed it.
Gamera.
I didn't guess it. I mean, Gamera is the other. Gamera is what the Kmart of Godzilla's Walmart.
A shot to my heart. He's a flying, turtle.
Truth hurts.
The snapping turtle. He was Earth's, everybody on Earth's friend.
Right.
He was friend to all the children of Earth.
He would land and the kids would ride on his back while he rocketed through the stratosphere.
It's true.
It's weird. Like Gamera is really weird fun. And you still get the creatures, but
it was totally geared towards kids, I think, more than Godzilla. He destroyed downtown Tokyo just as much, but he would save the kids and give them a ride.
The cover art is way better on the Gamera. I don't like the 2-pack VHS tapes because they fall out.
Yeah.
Like you were doing. I like when the art on a VHS tape is full. Gamera wins.
Cool.
Look at that. Yeah. That's
I love that David's like, I'm just gonna judge the exterior of the quality of this thing.
Right.
And I'm with Derek. I'm like, I'm judging the internal quality.
Yeah. I want to watch Godzilla more than I want to watch Gamera.
Okay, that's what it comes down to, really.
But whichever one's, whichever one's on TV right now, I will watch like it happily.
True. I mean, this was my choice. Because I grew up watching these on syndication. This one, not as much. I didn't see these as much growing up. But oddly enough, my son, when he was at that age, he gravitated as much as hard I tried. He gravitated towards this. So, all right. So, let me look at the chat. See what? Thing likes both of them. At first he was like Godzilla. Then he's like, oh wait. Gamera, the original TMNT. There you go. Gamera is really neat. Gamera is a turtle meat. That's good. That's good, Derek.
Derek's on fire tonight.
That Derek's a funny dude.
Yeah,
have you had him on this show yet?
Yeah, he was on my Canadian, my Friends of the North show.
Oh, that's right.
With Matt and Colossus. We got cool, very cool. See, I don't think the only one I remember seeing was it 1985 Godzilla? Because I remember they made a big deal about that American release, and I can't watch that movie now because it is awful. Awful.
I mean, most of the American Godzilla movies.
The 90s one with Matthew Broderick too. Ooh.
Oh God. Nobody admits that one exists, right? I thought we had all agreed to have amnesia collectively.
Yeah. I still see the toys in the rummage sales and flea markets.
Of course you do. Nobody keeps that.
It just looks like a big dinosaur.
Tragic.
All right. So, all right. That was all. I hope you guys had fun with that. I tried to do something a little bit different with the media.
I like that. Yeah.
And I need to do this, our little outro. Thanks for playing.
Side Quest Comics presents this or that.
See, I'm under contract. I got to play it twice per show. I got her to do it.
Yeah, that way Mary gets paid twice.
The boss is watching.
Yep, boss is watching, definitely. All right, so let's see. Next up, we're getting to the fun stuff. So now let's show off some comics. I always like to play games with you guys and see what you do and try to throw stumps to you. But we're a comic show. It's called the Sunday Comic Show Off Show for a reason. Let's show off some comics. So what I do with you guys is I tell you we kind of try to look back on the past month. So this show is going to cover July findings. So it kind of limits me to smaller piles when I do that. But basically I tell you guys to bring, anywhere from like 5 to 10 comics. And with one of them being a number one pick. Now, I used to split it up for like Wednesday Warriors, where you can bring your new pickups from the month. What was your favorite? And then, a couple that you searched for, and what was your favorite? So I kind of loosened up those rules. They're just guidelines because I've had people bring toys, other collectible stuff, statues, whatever. We're all a bunch of geeks. We like collecting stuff. So whatever your passion is, I guess is fine to bring. So who wants to start showing off stuff? I just realized I could do this for show off.
Well, we all have stuff to show. So whoever wants to go first, go.
Whoever wants to jump in, I'll go last.
You said 5, and I'm like, oh, I was greedy. So I need a moment.
I was greedy.
I need a moment to parse.
I can go first.
I brought extra, guys. It's okay. I brought some just in case. So,
David, I'm gonna go to you first.
All right. So I'm not gonna show many comics, although I did bring some. So I just got this in the mail. It's a series of books, and I got it off Amazon. I really wanted another one because it was more expensive, but I went with the cheap one just because I wanted to see what it was like. And so I bought H.P. Lovecraft's Dagon for beginning readers.
Yes.
And, I'm so glad I bought this because it is hilarious. So it tells the story, but through of Dagon, H.P. Lovecraft's Dagon, but in Seussian rhyme with Seussian images. It is so much fun, and I'm absolutely going to buy more of these.
Yeah, they did a couple books based on H.P. Lovecraft stuff, which like this in this Dr. Seuss style.
Yeah, and you can't beat it. It was a joy to read through this, and at some point I am going to read this out loud just because I think it's going to be a hoot. And you know, because you got that rhyme, Seussian rhyme, and I mean, yeah, this is I'm absolutely going to buy the more expensive ones. This one was on sale, I guess maybe because it's been out for a while. So like I said, I went with the cheap one first. So there you go. H.P. Lovecraft's Dagon for beginning readers. I think I paid $12.99 for this. The other ones are more like $17 on them. Yeah. No, I mean, nothing to break the bank. And I mean, silly. Do you need this? No, but it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, but it's cool.
Fun. Yeah, it's fun.
That's fantastic.
All right, you can keep going if you want, David.
Oh, I just did you see my dog? I threw the book in.
What the hell, man?
Dig onto the neck.
Little ears popped up.
Okay, well, you want me to go again?
Yeah, you can keep going if you want.
Okay, well, since I have some comics here, I'll just show them off. So, Jonko sent me a package, and in that package, he added some extras, and they're all Mark Spears painted covers. Ooh. Now, I don't buy these because they're like variants and they're really expensive. But he sent me these, and I'm going to go from the one. Let's see. So this one, of course, that's an homage
that
cover.
Is really cool.
I mean,
yeah,
look at that. So
bendy, I've seen a mummy ever.
And then we have
not known for flexibility.
This one.
I wanted to find that one.
Now, what's weird about this is you got this gigantic space up here. For the trade dress. So if the trade dress is gone, I think it shouldn't just be blank. If it's a virgin cover, I mean that's like really virgin up there. But wow,
you get a remark in there.
Yeah, that's a good place for a signature.
Yeah,
true. I never do that, and I saved the best for last. This is my favorite. This is just so.
Yeah, I like that one.
I love it. Great homage.
Look at this thing. I'm going to try to fill up the screen with his gorgeous art.
That is just creepy.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Look at the teeth.
Yeah.
The teeth are my favorite. And he, of course, this is an homage to Killing Joke, right?
Yeah. So good. Yep.
Yeah. There you go. So there's some comics. Thank you so much, Jonko. I don't think he's in the audience, but he sent me those as a bonus in a package that he sent me.
That's cool.
I'm not throwing this at my dog right now. Dig onto the neck.
All right. You ready, Nate? I'm picking you.
Yeah. Let's do it. All right.
Boom.
So a couple of new books I just picked up. So Lucky Devils, I've really been enjoying from Image. Nice. And the artist just had like a big health scare. The book is on hiatus because like I can't remember if it was a stroke or what, but like he literally had to relearn how to draw is what he said something. And so I got the B cover because it's the artist drawing himself being tempted by his shoulder devil. That's and cool. He's telling him, he's like, hey, draw yourself with bigger muscles and maybe some hair. And he's just like, shut up, just shut up.
That's a cool cover. That's a really cool cover.
Yeah, and it's a fun, like it really is a fun book. It's been really good, and then it was on hiatus, and like a lot of times you get, you know, like, oh, why can't these books ship on time? But like this one was a good reason. So I'm really glad like he was able to do this again. There were a lot of posts I saw online of him doing his drawing process. And he was drawing a picture, and it seemed to me like he was like you do, Eric, like the onion skinning. So he would sketch it, and then he'd put a piece of paper on top and redo it, and then he'd do it again. Like he was doing it so many times, and I had to wonder if it was like because like he just wasn't happy with the way it was turning out. Based on
it's like muscle memory. You loosen up, you practice that way by doing it over and over and over again. And eventually, it just it becomes a muscle memory.
All right, this one I promise it's on the border, but it is safe for work. So I love these. I do, and I hate this cover. Like I did not want this.
I saw the sketch cover of that this week that I thought was pretty neat.
That's not practical.
This is the only one my shop had. I mean,
Really?
I'm flipping through, Yeah, well,
Wow.
Okay. I didn't get to go on Wednesday when
after 50 covers, that's the only one you found.
Yeah. And I was just like, they only had two left.
You have to get it.
I don't have it on my pull list because like I try not to get the most pervy covers, right? Like this is going to be on the nightstand where my wife is like, "What the hell are you reading?"
I know, right?
And yeah, in the last issue, the two spies were like, one of them didn't trust the other one, so she made her strip buck naked, and then they both were buck naked and fighting on the beach. And it was awesome. Like it was really good. But I know I can't make this thing not sound pervy. Like somehow it is like spy James Bondy fun at the same time.
I mean, look, you can't get past the cover. I mean, come on.
I know. You think my wife's not going to have a problem with this? I tried.
I have a problem with it. Weird. That's sure. I mean, it's not practical to be an assassin dressed like that.
It's so stupid.
Where do you put your gun?
I won't get into it, but she's a cool character with a cool story. This one is like my second or third copy that I found in a bin. It's the Adventures of Jello Man and Wobbly. That my brother-in-law pointed out. He said, "Why does Jello Man look like a swastika?" And I can't unsee it.
Oh, you're right.
He's got to really watch how he runs, is what I'm saying. Like the form, his running form, really, you got to be conscious of how people view you.
So every time I see this, I have to get it because it's never more than $1.
I've never seen that before. Never.
My friend Eric got me the last issue of Super Pro, so I got issue 12. My run is more close to complete than it was. So this was exciting to me.
Your FOMO
two more.
Ugh. I haven't seen one that I want yet, Nate. Thank you.
Okay.
No FOMO here.
Okay, how about this? How
All
about Worlds Unknown, the thing called Killdozer?
Okay, that I want.
Oh yeah.
I don't have it. I want it.
So good.
Dope showed this and FOMO'd me, and I got it. I read it. It's based on a novel or something, or a short story at least,
which is based on loosely on real events.
Yeah, this was kind of like bad, and then the other night, like bad but fun bad to read. And the other night I ordered some stuff off my comic shop because it remembers my credit card number. And and I ordered a few more of these Worlds Unknown because they're sci-fi stories that get turned into Marvel Comics. And so this one was not at no point does Killdozer look like this, by the way. Like it is false advertising. He's just a damn bulldozer. I wanted Maximum Overdrive, but with like heavy equipment, and I didn't. It was still fun. So this is
guy under the wheels. There's a guy
I mean, spoiler. It kills everybody. It kills and nobody. But that's what's fun. Like nobody believes it's the bulldozer. They're like, "Old Pete's crazy. He's killing everybody and blaming it on the dozer." And then at the end, they're like, "Holy shit, it is the dozer!" It's like it's a little late. You're all dead. So yeah, Killdozer, 10 out of 10. Would read, would buy again. But don't pay. Like I got that for $4. In the same shop I got this next one, which is like my pick of the week or whatever. It was a gold and silver shop, so they sold gold and silver coins. They also have original art on the walls. They have high-end books all over the place, and then they just have these like bins to dig through. And I kind of made friends with the owner a little bit. He's like, "Yeah, I got more, I can't even fit everything out here. If you want to come in on a Sunday, I could pull all the boxes out here on the floor when nobody's going to be here." And I'm just like, "Can I bring a camera?" Yeah. And so he said, "So I'm going to work that out at some point."
Yeah.
Yes.
But I have never seen this comic in the wild. He had $25 on it, but I'll tell you right now, I walked out of there with like $50 worth of comics that he had marked, and I only paid $25. Like he was such a nice dude. We had such a nice conversation. So I got the Simpsons comic book guy, the comic book #1. I actually got, it's a 5-issue miniseries. I got all 5 issues, but this one, the FF homage, and it's really hard to find these miniseries and one shots that they did of the Simpsons characters, because they usually go through the freaking roof.
Yeah.
So this was really cool. And that's my pick of the month so far. Like, I was really happy to find that and get it for such a good price.
Cool.
All right, I'm going to you, John.
That was awesome. I mean, I so I joked with Eric. I was like, I just went to San Diego Comic-Con last weekend, so I have a lot more than 10 books here to go from. I'm going to start with a book I actually won just recently. I won this from Submariner Comics on Instagram, and it just arrived last week. And I was like, that's freaking great. That's amazing. Like, they have a great Instagram, and you can enter all their giveaways, and usually it's totally free to enter, and then you can win slabs. I've won two 9/8s from them over the years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That cover is
cool
gorgeous.
Cover,
I love that cover.
Great artwork.
I'm the dissenter. Every time I see that, I don't think it's very good. The hair looks ridiculous.
My shop got
like,
0 copies of that.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And then I swung by Martin Simmons' booth at San Diego Comic-Con, and he had some great variants for Exquisite Corpses.
Yeah.
And he signed them for me, so I snagged. This is one. I believe the couple that I bought, I believe, are from Heroes Con as well. I think he had some of these at Heroes Con as well. Great book. I've been enjoying this a ton lately.
We
absolutely exciting.
We joke that every issue Dope picks the wrong one to survive, and that's the one that gets killed. So he's 0 for 2 so far, right?
Odds aren't great. And then, of course, I'm a big Nakayama fan. I scrolled by his booth, and he had a new iteration of this cover. I've got the white costume, and he had the black costume, and I had to get like all the different variations that he had, including the foil.
Oh my gosh!
Dang, that's beautiful.
Which he signed with the pink for me.
Man, that really pops. Yeah,
it really does. And her eyes are foil too, which is kind of cool. So
that's cool.
Yeah, just right. Yeah, there it is.
There you go.
So
that's really
awesome.
That. And then
I like that selective foil. Like, it's not the whole thing. It's just like
not
the
whole thing.
The highlights. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
These last two, the last two are because I think it was Thing Comics mentioning Aquaman earlier. I did get some Silver Age Aquaman. I've been loving the Nick Hardy artwork on those books. And I had just been getting the covers I love, but then I saw some of the bigger keys for some good deals at the con. So I got Ocean Master, the first appearance of Aquaman's brother.
Wow.
So was this issue 29? Sorry, 30, not 29.
Very cool.
I was very, very happy on the prices I was getting and the bargaining I was making there. And then, of course, the big one for me was the first Mira. Issue 11.
Look at that beautiful cover.
It's so good.
Oh,
it's
that's
so
beautiful.
good.
I've only got, I think, 12 issues from this run, but every cover is a masterpiece.
Yeah. And one of the things that drew me to that run is that they're not expensive. I mean, it has maybe 2 or 3 big books, and the rest are affordable. And
unless they're like super high grade, like you're really not going to have to pay out the nose.
Right.
And all the booths I saw that had Cardi stuff were willing to barter, so you could throw 3 or 4 books together and kind of get a deal going.
Cool.
Oh yeah. Gotta do the bundle.
Yes.
You gotta.
All right. So I have 2 piles, new and fine. So I'll run through my new stuff pretty fast. I'll save that for the other piles. So I'm going to start with, let's see, I had to write these down so I remember. I actually put them in spots. So I'm going to go with honorable mention because I can never decide. I'm just 5. I was pretty good about this. Usually I have like
breaking your own rules over here.
Yeah, I make the rules.
We followed the teacher. The teachers all followed the rules over here.
I didn't know we were supposed to show all 5 right now. I thought we were all doing 1 each.
This is my honorable mention from this past week. Jenny Friesen. And I was going to drop this series because I did not like number 1. But when I saw this cover, I'm like, okay, they got me for 1 more.
Right.
Yeah.
I actually wish that I saw this in like a without the trade down here, just a virgin or even a foil or something, because that's just wow.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
So that's my honorable mention.
So he's gonna go to 11 now. This goes to 11.
So this is this is number 5. another one I was not going to get. Me and Nate, we were talking about this on our review of what's coming out. But when I saw the cover, I giggled a little bit. She's got the little eyebrow raise under her 80s neon sunglasses.
Wow.
Had to get it.
Really pretty.
Tell them how much it was.
Was this $9.99, which is why I wasn't going to get it. But as I thought about it, I kind of like these one-shot books because there's no commitment. You don't have to, what's going to happen next issue type of thing. There's just, it's a bunch of different stories that I can read for what they are and enjoy them. If I don't enjoy them, well, it may be 1 or 2 out of 5 maybe in here. So
yeah, I just couldn't at that price.
Well, what a beautiful,
that was a tough one.
It's a great cover. It almost got me. I'm not saying I didn't look at it.
Yeah, the Power Girl one too. They had one, and I was almost like, oh, there's only one here. I'm like, no, I can't. Not for that price. Number 4. It's by Maria Wolf, who's was my big cheerleader at Heroes. So I found her cover of Post Malone, Big Rig #1. But look at all that's going on.
It's so
awesome.
So again, my store did not get that.
I've read this twice. I still don't know what's going on.
I have no idea. I don't know what the time frame is.
Yeah, there's demons, and I thought this guy was a priest, but he's got this big rig from the future. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I thought he was a blacksmith. It was he was in a church, and it seemed like it was medieval times. And then this big rig shows up, and he puts on a hat and starts mowing down demons. It is excellent, no question. But no idea what's actually happening.
No. There's zombies in it, so that's what got me. I'm like, okay, there's Evil Dead-esque or possessing people. I don't know. So yeah, it's good. It's fun, right?
It was fun.
So my third pick here is always been a fan of this franchise when it came out. Predator, but this is Black, White, and Blood. Now, this is a little bit different than their other Black, White, and Reds that they do. So they added blood being his blood green. So it's actually got green colors added to some of the stories. This was fantastic. Some of the series that they've been doing, Marvel's been doing with Predator, have been kind of hit or miss. But this one, similar to that Superman book, they're one-off stories. They're only maybe 5 pages, 6 pages. They're short stories that you don't have to have a big investment. They're just fun, enjoyable stories. Artwork-wise, it's interesting to see how they treat Black, White, and Blood. What do they color and stuff like that. So it's very interesting. They did an Alien one, very similar to this. Also, love that one with the short stories. No commitment, just read it. Maybe one of the stories wasn't your disliking, you don't have to finish reading it. You can put it down. That's the beauty. But yeah, this one was a pretty good pickup. So if you guys haven't picked it up, maybe check that one out if you're even a little bit of a fan. Number 3 is, number 2. I'm on number 2. This one we've been waiting for a while. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, Right in Spring. This is the Scotty Young variant cover. I love our main character with the duffel bag, and you see the victim just hanging out a little bit, going in the forest to do the thing. So yeah, and I love the artwork in this. It reminds me, I think we've said this before, Richard Scarry. Kind of reminds me of that Richard Scarry.
Putting the scary in Richard Scarry.
Right. I know, John, I know you loved it, and David just read the original series.
The way this starts off, first page, bam, you're like, oh my God.
You go back to the vivisection murder.
Yeah, a little flashback, and it's
dissection. He wasn't alive.
It's you're animal people, but man, that's it's very graphic in some sense.
It was really gritty. Like more than the first one was very small town, right? And then this one was like the what is the Law and Order or something, it was, it was so city and
boom boom.
Yeah, but she's like, I'm going to the morgue. I work at this terrible job. It was very different than I work at the hardware store and sometimes kill people in town.
All right, so my last one for new pickups, and this is also my number 1 pick for the month. And John, you showed off one of my favorite characters, and it's Aqua Bro.
Boom.
This is number 7. When I saw this cover, I had to have it, mainly because I have this one. This is the real Aqua Bro. But yeah, it's almost like they're doing an homage of themselves.
It does seem that way for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, this cover I was like, awesome. I love it. And then of course, they come out with variants by him. I love these.
Mark Spears.
Mark Spears. He's doing these like trading card ones right now for DC.
Yeah.
But this one, what I really liked, and I mean, I think I read this and I texted somebody that's also an Aquaman fan. It might have been Thing Comics because I know he's a fan. But at the end, spoiler, they are bringing a character that's only existed in Elseworlds into the main continuity, and it's Aquaman's daughter.
Ooh.
So, yeah, she's wearing a similar outfit. So I was super excited for that because, I mean, Aquaman has a bad luck of having sidekicks and kids that just don't kind of make it in the runs. So when they introduced her, who she is totally her mother, she's kind of a badass, I was so excited. So I can't wait to see what they do going forward. I mean, this is number 7. It seems like the series just started. Very good series. I love Jeremy Adams writing on this. I love the artwork. I can't remember the last series that I really liked like this one. So, but those are my brand new picks for the month. Has anybody else got any more? I always go overboard. So I know I always tell you guys.
I think all of us had more, but I think David got cut short. I think he planned on.
David, you got more?
I was just going to show off 5 different art books. I thought we were going round robin.
I got you.
I don't need to show off those things. So it's not a big deal. Yeah. You'd be like 10, 20 minutes. Look at this book. Look at this book. Showing art. No, we don't need to do all that.
Nate, I know you have piles. Do you got more you want to show off?
The only other thing I set aside that I meant to show off is this. So I don't really like Funko Pops. I don't buy them. David sent me David sent me like 5. These are all from David. These Green Lantern ones, and then I got some Star Trek ones. I've bought 2 in my whole life. I've gotten them from students too. And it's not that I don't like them. It's just that they're kind of same. But like the ones back here, freaking Kilowog and Chip, those ones that you sent, David, they kick ass. And then this one I could not pass up after the Superman movie and the fact that I don't have a way to get a figure of one of these characters. I had to get Metamorpho with Baby Joey.
I thought you'd go for Crypto.
Well,
he's out.
I mean,
he's out.
I have
cute. There's a Funko Pop of Crypto. It's really cute.
I have this Crypto that came with the new Superman, and then I have this Crypto that came with the mullet Superman.
I like that one.
Yeah, this one's
the fact that you said mullet Superman, I'm like, wait a second, let me write that down.
Yeah. So, mullet Superman is not a cheap figure to find, unfortunately. So, like, I had a buddy that bought it, and he was like, I don't really want the Crypto. I just wanted the mullet Superman. I was like,
perfect.
Okay.
Yeah,
good deal.
Man.
So, yeah, that was the only other thing I really got last month that kind of, I don't know. I love Metamorpho so much, and Baby Joe.
They used him really well.
Brought me so much joy. It brought me so much joy to see him get used. And hopefully, like, especially right after his own book got canceled. They just launched that too early. They should have waited till after the movie when he would have been more popular, I think.
Yeah, definitely. All right, John, I'm going to throw it to you since you went to MegaCon.
More San Diego.
Yeah,
I mean, definitely. I definitely got some Avengers. I got issue 23. So I got. I've now got through issue 25 in my collection, and this one was the last one I needed. It's a great Kang cover, and I guess it's a key. I didn't realize it was like a female Kang, Rowena Renslayer or something like this. Ravenna Renslayer. I don't know. I was not familiar with the character, but some people were asking for $200 for these books, and I was like, nah, let's find a low grade. I'm fine with the low grade.
Wow, that's
so I snagged that one. And then
it looks better on your camera, so you do have a good camera.
The same booth had a few others, so I lumped in a few that I didn't have already, including the Ultron duo, first and cameo appearances of Ultron. I love my bad guys, and I did not have these issues, and these were nice high grade copies of the issues for the most part. A couple of spine ticks, but for the most part, the blacks.
Yeah, the blacks are nice and rich. The reds look very rich too.
Yeah,
Really?
the colors were strong.
Beautiful.
So I was like, yeah, let's throw them all in. Let's get all the Silver Age Avengers I can get from this guy. So he threw in a lot for me.
Wow, that's
cool.
Yeah, that Kang cover is amazing.
It's a great cover. Yeah,
so cool.
Yeah,
very very Marvel cosmic.
For sure.
What did I just do? I just made everybody big. I hit a button I didn't want to. There we go. Okay. You done, John?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. My last pile. So this is my quested finds. I'll run through them quick too because I always break my own rules. But first thing I got to do is I got to show off this by Stevie D. I recently got these in the mail from him, and this one cracks me up. I love his little, dad jokes that he's telling on this one. This one I think was him. He was struggling with drawing hands. So this was him really trying to push that, and learn. And yeah, I love the little jokes. They crack me up.
Yeah.
And then he was exploring drawing some monsters. And
he sent you that one. I love that one.
He sends us these in text all the time too.
Yeah.
It cracks me up.
I'm sure David, you probably get them too, right?
I think I need to do a live drawing with him and like Adam or something like that. And we'll just do a art jam or something. But then he sent me this one too. He didn't like the first one he did. So he did another drawing of me wearing my.
These look very similar in our drawings.
I like how he takes the time. He puts Aquaman in the background.
Yeah, but he does is the thing. Like he puts little details in the back when he does a sketch of a person.
Yes. That he's having a lot of fun. So when he watches it, I don't think he's in the chat. Thank you, Stevie. I love that stuff. Awesome. It's so fun. But okay, so let's go to my quest finds for July, and I got these in the wrong order. I have two actual books that I just got yesterday. So the little story behind this. So the store owner of my original comic store that I went to when I was like 11, she's had this comics bookstore, Galaxy of Books, for like 40 plus years. She recently passed away. Sad thing to hear about somebody that really made such an impact on you and your hobbies and growing up. And this past weekend, I found out that her store she had, basically the landlord told the family that this stuff has to be out of here by this weekend, or I think it was just going to get tossed out. And I'm like, man, they're already dealing with her passing, and then they got to clean up this store. So basically what they did, just because this is the type of person she was, is they said, if you want books, you can come by, fill a box for free, take them home. And I couldn't help but being in there and just thinking of her, how when I was a kid, she used to let us sit on the floor and just read through the comics.
Aww.
It was such a big, important thing to all us kids.
Good shop
in our neighborhood.
Unreal. Yeah, you don't hear about that.
Many of us turned into lifelong comic book readers because of stuff like that. She was, enforcing the hobby, and supporting it. So being there, I thought of that stuff. And just when I left with a box of books, in my head, I'm saying, thank you, Eileen. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be the collector that I am now if it wasn't for somebody like that. So
sure.
These are two of the things that I got that I thought were really cool there. The first one here, I actually remember looking at these as a teenager in her store, was all the old Conan novels that they had. This is from 1980. And I love the fact that it has a little flip out cover. So you can see the full artwork of him on the ship.
That's awesome.
Yep.
So I ended up finding like two of these. One, I think, was from the late 80s, but I like the ones that are like from this era, the early 80s, even going back to the 70s. I love these old dime store type books. I know I have a bunch of them somewhere else, but yeah, I've always liked these. And then I also picked up from her, I think I got every art book I could find there. So I got Monet, I got some Impressionism and all stuff like that. Found this one in, I think this was with cookbooks, so it got misplaced or something. But it's this big hardcover book about all the pulp movies and I think mainly the magazines that they did back in the 40s and 30s. But it has like a bunch of original artwork.
Very cool.
I mean, stuff like this in this. It's glossy pages.
Yep.
Just a little piece of history. You know, it's almost like a history book to me.
For sure.
To see, I mean, it's got some original stories in here too, which is kind of cool. But yeah, they got a bunch of the old covers in here.
That is
which
awesome.
Is just really neat. I mean, this is kind of stuff that I'm like, wow, this stuff would be cool framed.
Sure.
Spicy mystery. I love that. So yeah, this is one of those things that
not bland. No.
Put
some pepper in there.
Yeah, it's very cool to find stuff like this. This is stuff that'll probably stay in my collection forever. Really cool.
Eric, everything stays in our collections forever.
You're gonna have to get a mausoleum, dear. Sorry.
Not David, though. I know.
All right,
I'm
so
talk
then
to you soon.
Those are just my honorable mentions. I'll run through my top 5 here. So number 5, I showed this not too long ago. I've been hunting for this for probably about a year. Is this one Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Dogs of War? This is the Borgie.
The Borgie.
Oh my god!
Love this cover. It just makes me giggle.
So good.
The only thing more they could do is if they pictured the corgi from the rear, so you can see that big fluffy butt that they have. Corgi butts crack me up.
Uh-oh. How fetish.
Oh gosh.
Maybe it's because my dogs don't have fluffy butts. I don't know. Number 4 is let's see, this is World's Finest. Number 169. This is the 3rd appearance of Batgirl, but I love this cover. The girls have tricked Batman and Superman to changing the tire. They're like, haha, our scheme worked. We made those heroes has-beens.
Have you read that one yet?
It's crazy, isn't it?
I did a video essay on it because it makes no sense. Like it's so
it reminds me of that cover when it's like Batgirl says, I can't come and help you right now. I got to run in my stocking.
I love that one too. I have that one.
You know, it might be on my wall because I got that one and I got that one where they're fighting over Robin. Yep. Yeah. But yeah, it's just this era of, I think, DC is very classic campiness, silly.
Oh, for sure.
It's just bright now colors. That Supergirl has a gal pal, I'd love it. Yep. Some of the shenanigans they can get into. Number 3, I actually just opened this box today because I got it Thursday. And I think it's been sitting over on the side here for a while because I didn't know if I wanted to do unboxing.
I think I know what it is.
I saw it.
Yep.
I've been hunting for this one forever, and I got a newsie. So I got this from my buddy Cheddar. Give him a little plug there. He's had it a couple times, and I'm like, ooh, but then it'd be a little bit too much, or maybe that's condition. This one was kind of right in the middle for me. First appearance of Storm Shadow, all silent issue. This was on my list for a while. I even got the reprint not that long ago, and I'm like, well, I kind of want to read it again, even though there wasn't much to read. But
I really wanted to look at it again.
Yeah, I just wanted to look at it. I wanted to look at the pictures. Right. But yeah, finally got this one in the collection, so I'm super excited. This is a series I've been slowly working on. I still need a number 1. And that night I got this, it was either this or number 1. And both of them very affordable. So
nice.
I ended up going with this one because I'm like, I see number 1 all the time.
Yeah.
I don't see good deals on this one. So
no, you don't. That's like the one, right? Like, I mean, the other books you can find, but that one, like whenever it comes up, it's a premium.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I've gotten rid of most of my G.I. Joe, sadly. I've got the compendium.
Oh, that big sucker? Yeah.
Yeah. I've got one. I've got silent issue, and I've got the finale. Like those are the only 3 that I ended up keeping.
And those end of those ones are hard to come by. I'm up to in the hundreds with some of them, and it's one of those. If I see something above 100, I get it regardless of the shape because I just don't see them.
Yeah.
Number 2, just opened this one also.
Ooh.
So we got 182, which is not as coveted as 180 or 181.
It's a strange oddity that book is not given the credit it deserves.
No, I mean, it's one of those, he's in the beginning, he's gone. So this is technically the third appearance of Wolverine, they say. But I mean, it's a good story too. It's a fun story. The Hulk, he's fighting these guys in the prison.
I was just say it's a good Wendigo story if you're a fan of that character. It's a really good read for him.
I mean, this is the era of Hulk I really like. Was at the late, just before 200s, a little after 200s, they're pretty good too. And then it kind of gets stagnant for a while, and then McFarlane gets on it, and Peter Davis, and it kind of gets good again. And but I like these fun stories of him just hopping around the states, hopping around, and just getting into trouble. But this was at a list of, they always had the arguments of what's the first Wolverine and stuff. I always say, just get them all, and then you don't have to argue about it.
It's a good strategy.
Speaking of, so my number one pick for the month, this is also another one that's been on my list for a while. And you know what? I did not open it. I'm going to open it because I want to show it off. But I got my number one pick is the first prototype of Wolverine. So this is Boom number 2. Came out the same year as 181 and 180. So mid 70s. But that's Steranko cover, which is awesome. So if you're a Hulk fan, even this is a cool magazine to have.
Look, Hulk the model there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I mean, unfortunately somebody already did the crossword puzzle in there for me. Let me see, but there it is. So here it is. Right there, The Wolverine by Andy Olson.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Where's his paycheck? I don't know. It got lost in the mail.
Right.
But this is just a neat. I like these Fooms. I've been starting to collect them. Like I said, if you're a Hulk fan, they got.
I love that.
That needs to be on the side of the fan.
Oh goodness.
Is it by the same artist who did the?
No, that one is. Let's see who did that one.
He's a famous artist. I don't think it's
Art Crumb.
Is it
Crumb?
Crumb?
Yeah, there you go.
Crumb did Keep on Trucking.
Keep on trucking.
It's like I would ever stop trucking.
There's some more Hulk. A lot of Hulk in this issue. But I've been really getting into these Fooms. I think they're kind of a neat fanzine type of thing. I mean, this is cool.
They can be really expensive too.
Yeah, some of them. This was one of the big ones I know. I think the number one's pretty big with Stan Lee on the cover. And these were subscriptions, cool back cover with Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
But who bought this? S. Willis. Thank you, S. Willis, for my copy of Foom. And this, I guess, originally was slab because I got it with the label still. So technically, that's a 6.0. I don't know. Maybe I should give it to Johnny or Matt or something, see if they can do something with it and resubmit it. I don't know. I want to read it, type of thing.
Yeah,
so
but then you can't see your Wolverine
then I can't see that. So, but that was my number one pick, and that was all our picks. So, thanks you guys. I hope you had fun. I hope people wrote down some books. I know some people in the chat were like, "Oh my god, I need that now." Which is fun. I like FOMOing people. Not so much that, they're bad FOMOs. Usually when we FOMO, it's like a $2 book, a $3 book, something ridiculous. So
it's
never
not
breaking
about
the bank.
It's never the variant cover or the high dollar, like, oh, this is going to be in a movie and everybody needs it because it's the first appearance of the Dink. I don't know.
Stuff like this. Thank you, Nate.
Yeah. Wait, what issue is that? Is that 2?
That's 2.
Son of a bitch. I can't find it anywhere.
Oh, you got the FOMO.
There it is.
Well, just so you know, I'm still waiting for number 1, so that's on the way. Thank you, my comic shop.
That is funny.
But anyway, so I guess we're at the point where we can wrap up. I'd like to ask you guys, do you guys have anything coming up that you want to promote? Do you want to plug, that type of thing? John, when is Omni X-Men starting? Because I know that should be soon.
It should be in the fall, actually. So probably October. Depends on when the work schedule for Justin starts off getting intense. Usually it's somewhere in October. We find the right spot for that. But I was going to say, Think Comics. I run through all my Silver Age Aquaman books Monday. There's a video dropping. So if you want to check that out, it's 11:30 Eastern, 8:30 my time. So more Silver Age. I go through all the Silver Age books I got at the con and then run through all the Aquaman books I have thus far.
Cool. Very cool. I'll definitely be watching that. That's the one volume I'm still working on is the original, because I just don't see it much. And when I do, they're a little too rough for me.
The prices can be really extreme too. You find somebody that wants $200 for the same book that you find for $10 somewhere else, and you know, it can be inconsistent.
Like that first Mara that you showed, I remember getting mine. One dealer had it for, I don't remember, it was over like $30 type of thing, and then I found another dealer, same show, $12. I mean, yeah, it was a little rougher, but still, I'll pay $12 just to read it, and it looks okay to me. So.
Yeah, right. $12 could look pretty good when you compare it to other things, for sure. This is fine. What's that guy's problem?
And the fact that I can get more Aquamans. Like, I think when I got that, I got 17 where they got married. And he's crowned king. And then I think I got one in the 20s that had, I think, Poseidon on it on the cover. Kind of classic Aquaman covers.
Oh, for sure. I'm still hunting. One and Manta are the big keys I still gotta like figure out at some point, but I'm being patient.
Yeah, because there's plenty out there.
So. Oh yeah, and a lot of the ones that are not keys, you can find them for $5-10 if you have the right vendor.
Yep. Yeah. Nate, what we got coming up?
Tuesday, FOMO Squad, 8 p.m. Eastern. Eric will be there. You should be there too. Ricky from All Sorts of Words is going to join us. He's bringing something pretty dang cool, in my opinion. So yeah, we'll each show, we'll show 5 books worth of nonsense and and then look at new books. Next Sunday, our guest on the Sunday show on my channel is Brandon from Mon Comics, and if depending on work schedule, I may have a video come out this week. It may not happen. It's just, work-life balance. Yay.
I've been actually starting to get more into shorts because I can get them out quicker. There's less that time lag of me sitting there and editing and clipping and all that stuff that I have to do. But
I'm not good at any of it. I can't do anything fast.
David, do you got anything new coming out for your channel or your second channel?
Jigsaw Geek.
I have not plugged Jigsaw Geek yet.
Yeah, that's going into the even further into the geekiness. I just put out a jigsaw puzzle video right before this. I'm kind of spontaneous. I'm working on a puzzle right now. I'm about halfway through it, but it's a really difficult puzzle. I'm spontaneous. I just get an idea and I do it, and then I put it out. I have an EC science, weird science book that I'm reading. I might go through that because the art is just so good in it. I'm just, whenever
you sometimes do, was it Friday nights? You do like a live type of stream thing. It's usually late for me. I'm like getting in bed and I see you're on. It's like, So.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna switch it to Wednesdays. I'm gonna try it live for a while. I always did a Friday night chat, and I'm gonna switch it to live for a couple months just to see how that works. Just to see if I can get audience interaction. And if that doesn't work, I'll just go back to being casual and throwing it up on Fridays with no scheduled time. But now I'm gonna force myself Wednesdays, 6 p.m. my time. I'm not a very scheduled kind of person. I'm more like spontaneous. So let's see if I can stick to a schedule. Don't know.
Well, everybody that is watching or watching this late, if you're interested in any of my guests, I have links in the show notes to everybody's channel. Go check them out. Go sub them up. Watch some videos and enjoy some content that we're all putting. One of the things I like about our little community is that we all can kind of meet and geek out on stuff, but we all have our different things that we're into, and it's always a lot of fun that we're very supportive of. You need that, which I love about the hobby that we have. So But other than that, any last things? Anybody have anything, parting words, or maybe something you're looking forward to? I know I have Fan Expo coming up that I'm looking forward to. I may end up only going one day. I'm still kind of recouping from Heroes a little bit. But I might go up there just to like hang out type of thing with some people I know are going. I am not getting in any lines, Nate. No lines.
That's what I heard last time too.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a mini con coming up at the end of this month. I'm looking forward to. It's a toy show, but like it does everything, and it's very small.
Okay.
But it's always fun. I'm meeting up with some friends of mine, so like I like that's a day trip. Like I don't need a hotel. I don't I'm going home. It's not. Yeah. Heroes took it out of me. I mean,
I'm ready for some small shows at the Moose Lodge and the VFW type of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, John, you were at San Diego. I mean, was that just like, I mean, I feel like that would be so overstimulating.
It is. And thankfully I live close enough that it is a drive there, come home every day con for me, but it's still an hour and a half there, an hour and a half back. So it's, you count that into your day. It's a lot of drive time as well, but you save on the hotel, you save on the airfare, all that kind of stuff. But it's more overwhelming, I think, than anything else. So there's so many artists, so many creators you can get time to spend, so many variants, so many toys. You could get stuck in one line for 4 hours of your day, and that was your whole day. That was the whole thing.
Not me.
So I tend to spend I tend to like spend time. If somebody's got too long of a line, I'm going to go find another creator to talk to. If one booth is too crowded, I'm going to find another booth to dive into. And so, that's, and I don't do a ton of the panels. I know people that go there just for that, the chaos of, I'm going to wait all day just to get in this one Marvel panel and hear this one group talk and get this one variant that they give to everybody in the audience. I'm like, that's not me. I'm not there for that.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
I wouldn't do any of that either. In fact, I don't. Nobody ever sees me doing that. Like those lines, forget it. Like just going and looking through the bins after like 2 or 3 hours, I am so tired. Now it's great when you have a hotel and you can go and relax and then come back. Right. But if you're going there for the day and you just got through bins, my back's hurting. I'm like,
we tried to time our restaurant lunch breaks really consciously, just to be able to go for a bit, go and eat and relax, have a beer, go back for a bit, and then I was on the train heading to the parking lot as quickly as I could.
Wow.
Eric can go. I would go back. I would do a dump run, like empty my backpack and get something from the hotel room. I don't know. Eric's living off whatever people will give him on the floor so that
Monster Energy drinks.
See me with a 50-pound bag on my back.
I imagine you're just peeing in a corner somewhere.
Man, I learned to hold it.
I think they frown on that.
Depends.
Well, all right, guys. So, like I said, check out all these creators with one of the links down below. Thank you guys, studio audience, for watching. If you're watching this a little late, catch it on the rewind. I appreciate that. And don't forget to hit the like all these guys. But
wait.
What?
I just saw it. I'm sorry, Chonko. Chonko's right. I'm going to be on the Live show next Saturday.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
cool.
Gosh, sorry. I do have a calendar because I can't schedule crap. If I don't put it on a calendar, I'm bummed.
I've been so busy on my Saturdays. I've been missing out on their when they have the hangout. So
me too, but they got me. So I'm like, I got to be there, baby. I can't help it. We got to be back home, so I can go.
Always a lot of fun.
Talk about comic books on the internet.
Important stuff.
But guys, thank you for joining us tonight. Until next time, we'll see you later, and happy questing out there. And I got to find all my buttons, and there they are. We'll talk to you later, guys. You guys stick around a little bit here.